in, there are lots of people watching in, that please send in your questions for PV, and we're going to ask them. The good questions will be asked, and you also win prizes. So keep those great questions coming. There are lots of lovely comments also. A lot of people want to marry you, by the way. I can see. You're my inspiration. Marry me, PV. Anyway. When the pressure is so high, very often there are a lot of, distractions, thanks to the internet, the world is opened up, right? So how do you keep yourself completely focused, motivated, with the, what do you call them, blinkers? How do you keep, motivated?
You can't stop the social world. The social media is always on, and even though if you don't want to see, but it's always there on a social media. For me, it's just that I just think that, okay, what I need to take, I just take that, and what I don't have to listen or take it, I don't really take it to my heart. It's very important that you choose, and you have to be positive all the time that, okay, let it be. I mean, we can't change people's views, right? So they're going to say whatever they want to say, but you have to take what you want to take and what you want to listen. And yeah, that is how I just be focused. And yeah, there are responsibility, there's pressure, there are people want you to win always. So everything is there in this world. I mean, you can't change anything about it, but it's just that when I go to the court, the only mindset is I need to give my best and play my game. That's all matters, and the rest is just depends on that particular day.
So that's on court. What happens off court? How do you de-stress after a power-packed tournament? Now I know I'm given to understand you love ice cream, but apart from ice cream, what is it that you do or enjoy doing when you're off court, when you just want to de-stress and take it easy?
Yeah, well, I of course love to travel, so I love traveling a lot. And yeah, when I don't have tournaments, I spend time with my family members. I have a nephew, he's 3 years old, and we have a dog. So I spend time with him, I spend time with my nephew. So I make it a time that yes, I spend with my family as much as I can, because all the time it's a busy schedule and I keep traveling a lot. So when I have no tournaments, it's just that I spend time with my family, and maybe just take some time off and go for some dinner or something like that.
Right. Now, when you talk about travel, who plans the holidays? Do you plan them yourself, or who does all of that groundwork?
Of course, yes, I do, with the help of the BOB world, and it takes
yes.
And also you have a lot of benefits as well. So, you can save even when you travel. So it's really, really good.
Oh, you make it sound very convenient.
It really is, because, I used to use it a lot even in my daily life, because, you can easily save, invest, and, borrow, and of course shop. And who doesn't love shopping?
You like shopping?
Yeah, I shop with the BUB wallet. No fuss of carrying cash around, and it's just pure convenience and happiness, and of course family time.
Of course. I'm also a big fan of convenience and all the conveniences, of course, that Bank of Baroda offers. Now, speaking of fans, what is the best? I want to know the best and also the weirdest fan interaction you've ever had.
Okay. The best fan interaction was, there are a lot of times where people who used to come and, used to cry, and I used to feel so sad about it, and they're like, I want a picture. And, sometimes there are like so many people, and you can't give time to everybody at times. You don't see them, but I see some people crying and saying that I want a picture, please. And I was like, oh my God, okay, I'll give you. I think that is something where it's really touching. And weirdest, I won't say weirdest, but I would say it's a bit funny, because they come to me and ask me like, okay, you're PV Sindhu, right? And I'm like, yeah, I am PV Sindhu. I remember once I told them that, no, I'm not. And they're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I just, had like made a like fun. So they're like, oh, sorry, madam, we thought you were PV Sindhu.
But tell you the weirdest, somebody says, you so-and-so, and you say yes, and they go, are you sure?
Yeah.
Question you're asking me if I'm that person, and then when I say yes, you say, are you sure?
I told them, no, I'm her sister, and they actually believe that. Oh, okay.
Okay, just got one nice sort of audience question from Devendra Bobo. What kind of preparations for Paris 2024?
Okay.
Come on, you got a silver, you got a bronze. Now we are not going to settle for anything less than gold. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Right now, just enjoying the moment, and definitely yes. Getting back to practice soon, and before Paris, there are going to be lots of tournaments, and we have Commonwealth Games and Asian Games next year. So hope I do well in that and work hard, and hopefully to get that medal back in 2024 Paris. So yes.
Gold one is elusive and it's going to happen. That I believe even in my bones. Okay, PV, is there a question that female athletes are asked quite often, but male athletes aren't? ऐसा कोई सवाल है? Is there any question like that only female athletes are asked very often?
Yeah, I mean, at times they just ask me that, as a female, how do you feel? Like, doing so much to the country, we all are really proud of you. And how do you feel? Like, what do you feel? And when you started off, what were the difficulties, or, what do you think? I was like, come on, man, like, we are female athletes and we have to be proud about that. And yes, we are doing well in every aspect, and we have to just move forward, just going higher and higher every time. Just keep believing in yourself, and I'm sure you can do it. So yeah, I think it's really, you have to be very positive and just believe in yourself. I think that's what I believe. So yeah.
What is the weirdest question you've ever been asked?
Weirdest. Yeah, as I mentioned, I said, right? Are you PV Sindhu?
Okay, another fun question. Which icon do you look up to? Who is your icon?
My icon, I really like Lindan. Of course, he's from China. And he's definitely a legend. I mean, he's retired, but yeah, Lindan, yes, in badminton.
And any other female icon in not just necessarily in sport, but just generally speaking, in life, someone who's inspired you?
Yeah, firstly, my inspiration is my dad. And of course, I've seen him play when I was really young, but later he always was behind me and taking me for tournaments, and always teaching me what to do and what not to do. He's like a driving force always. And apart from that, of course, Serena Williams, she's a legend herself. Being a woman, being a mother, she's done really well. And I also like Ronaldo, of course, another legend.
All of them. But a lot of people look up to you as an icon, and they want to be like you. So what kind of advice do you have for young girls like yourself who want to become get to the heights that you've gotten to? So any young badminton players who would be listening in, or young female athletes who are listening in right now, what advice would you like to give?
Well, firstly, I think, I'm sure, a lot of youngsters are interested in sports, and I mean, any sport, not only just badminton. So I would just want to say them that, it's very important that you enjoy sport. I think that's the most important thing. And because you shouldn't regret it later thinking that, I should have done this or I should have done another thing. So you need to enjoy sport no matter what. And see, winning and losing is part of life. You win some and you lose some. So winning and losing is secondary, but the most important thing is you enjoy playing sport, because you need to have that passion towards the sport, and then definitely you're going to enjoy it and do really well. And second thing is mostly to the parents out there. I think they need to encourage and support their child in whichever sport they want to. Not that okay, they're doing well and they just, without knowing their child's interest, they shouldn't put their child in some other sport when they're not interested in. And if they put their kids in the right sport and guide them in a right way, and I'm sure they will do definitely well. And I think they need to have that patience. I mean, as kids, as players, as athletes, patience is the most like important aspect, because some people might think after 2 years, after 2 months of hard work, couple of months of hard work, they just think that, oh, we're not getting success or we're not winning any tournament or a match. Because that is when you need to have that patience, because it's not just couple of months of hard work. It takes years and years of hard work to come up to a certain level. So you need to have that patience in you, and you need to keep working hard every single day. That dedication, that passion, and that discipline towards the sport is very important. So yeah.
Of course, mental strength, which you have so much of, because that's what makes some athletes like yourself. So
Yeah.
go power. Quickly tell me now, speaking of girl power, what is the secret behind all your powerful strokes, those well-placed smashes? I mean, where does it come from?
Well, I mean, it's just the hard work, because practice makes man perfect. So yeah, it's the same routine thing. And yeah, I think it's just the hard work and my training that I've done, and I've been playing since the age of 8.5 until now. So every day I've been learning. Every day is a new start, and I've been improving step by step, year by year. So yeah, that's how I've come till here, and my parents supported me, and they've always been there. Even though I've lost, they always kept supporting and motivating me, saying that it's okay, there's always a next time. So yeah, I think just the hard work, and you need to just be focused every single time you train, you practice. Yeah.
And very rightly said, athletes like yourself get made also with amazing amount of parental support, family support. Without that, really, it's very hard to reach the kind of heights that you have reached. Anyway, very quickly, there's another fan question. It's from it's Alok Ranjan. Okay, it's Alok Ranjan. What is, he's going to win a prize. What is one thing which is always in PV Sindhu's shopping list?
Oh, I love shopping. So there are a lot of things. I just can't choose one. I love to dress up. So since every time, yeah. Since every time we be in, the sporting attire, I think, it's always, and being a woman, being a female, who doesn't love to, dress themselves, and who doesn't love shopping? Everybody is going to love shopping.
So basically clothes and shoes and bags, that kind of thing.
Every. So.
PV can be a typical girl also, apart from the amazing that she is. She can be a typical girl with those kind of, lights and. Yes. Okay, now everyone your age is spending a lot of time on social media. Do you do that too?
Not really, because most of the time it's just that training, and then I don't have much time. I take rest, and again back to training. So not really much time of spending on social media. But yeah, to interact with my fans, and a couple of times I do. Yes.
So do you even know how many followers you have on Instagram? Like, you have a lot of followers.
Maybe one, maybe.
One? Okay. 1 second. You want to take a guess? You're saying 1 million. I'm saying it's a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm going to give you this ballpark figure. I want you to guess, is it more than 2 million or less than 2 million? You're saying 1 at this point of time. I'm saying it's more than that. So
less.
I think it's
definitely less. Yeah.
Less than? Okay. You have 2.6 million followers.
Okay. Well, now you... Sorry?
Yeah, this is a bet that I've won, and you owe me $100. You should very quickly...
It's super quick. Exactly. It's super quick and convenient. So no problem.
Convenient to pay me that $100 also, so maybe you can just do it with Bob World now that things are so convenient. All right. Okay. Now, this is my most favorite part whenever I do any interviews with anyone, and that's the rapid fire. Rapid fire means the first question that, the first answer that comes to mind.
Okay, I need to be careful about that.
No, it's nothing that will get you in any trouble, or nothing that will be controversial or anything like that. Just to know you better. Okay? All right. First one. Dinner at a 5-star hotel ya ghar ka khana?
Ghar ka khana. Anytime.
Any day. Okay. One of the fans want to know, do you prefer texting or do you prefer talking?
That's a tough one. Okay, talking.
Okay. Okay. Other than badminton, which sport do you follow?
Tennis.
Yes. Okay. Here's a fun one from your fans. If you woke up as Mandira Bedi, what would be the first thing that you do? Oh God.
Exercise.
Good answer.
Yes.
What has been your most fearful moment?
Fearful moment, I don't think there's any, because I'm sure a lot of people might have fears, but you need to face them and overcome them. So yeah.
Okay. And what is your most embarrassing moment? Now you've had some. Come on.
Embarrassing moments where there've been a lot, actually, quite a lot, because sometimes on court when I play, and someone keeps calling me and I'm like, okay, I'm not listening to anybody, and I'm like just like going away, and they come in front of me and I'm like, I've been trying to call you, like why not like looking at me, and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
How that do, you're sorry, it's okay. And it's okay.
Yeah.
What is the best compliment you've ever received?
Best compliment is, of course, a lot of people congratulating me and showing me their love and support. And I think one of the best heart-touching ones were in the last Olympics in 2016. I think one of the person from Bangalore, and he was a bit poor and he was working, and he gave me his 1 month salary. And that was that was heart-touching for me. And I had literally tears in my eyes.
That is amazing. My God, I got goosebumps listening to that. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, tell us one secret nobody knows about you.
One secret, okay. Well, okay, I'm very jovial.
That's a secret that we can see now.
No, because a lot of people think, since I'm very aggressive on court, I'm the same way off court. But I'm trying to tell them that I'm not so aggressive. Please be nice to me. I'm like a normal person, very jovial, fun-loving.
Smiley, lovely girl. That's what she is. Okay. One fan wants to know if you can do the floss.
No, I'm really bad at that.
Son, I don't have the space to do it right now, but otherwise I'll show it to you. When I meet you in person, I'll show you.
You can give it a try, so yeah, why not?
Like I can't do that. In a sari is very difficult. So, okay. Who do you follow on Instagram?
Who do I follow? I don't really know who do I follow. Like, there's so many people, so...
I'm trying to say Bank of Baroda.
That, of course, yes, I do that. Of course. There's nothing to say about that. Because the relationship is so tight and nowhere to go.
Okay, now describe yourself in just 3 words.
3 words. Okay, I am sensitive. And I am very jovial, and on court I am very aggressive.
That is, that is also a secret that nobody knows about you. You just do a description of you in 3 words that you're very sensitive.
Yeah.
Know you as an aggressive person, an aggressive athlete. They don't think you're a sensitive person. Those 2 things don't match.
Yeah, I am very sensitive, and I do stuff that.
Yes. Okay. What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
First thing, obviously, get ready to train. That's all I do. Because morning I wake up and go for practice sessions. So yes.
First, okay. And tell us 3 things that are on your bucket list.
Bucket list. There are a lot, actually. Since I love traveling, I would want to visit Greece soon, and also love shopping. And
by the way, Greece has beautiful shopping also, lovely jewelry.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And of course, win a couple of tournaments.
That is not bucket list. That's the rest of your life. That you're going to do nonetheless.
But yeah, go for a holiday with the family. So, yes.
I'm not saying if. I'm saying when Bollywood makes a movie on your life, who would you want to play you?
Me? Well, maybe Deepika. Yeah, since she played a bit of badminton, and of course her dad was a great
Her
yeah. Yes, yes, yeah.
Wow, so it would be a good fit, I think. Okay. What was your first, what is your favorite movie growing up?
I don't have like a particular favorite movie, but yeah, I love watching. I do watch movies. I am a movie buff, so of course, movies which are inspiring, like sports movies. Yeah.
Yeah, so which one? Which one is the most inspiring sports movie? Please tell me.
I watched a lot actually. So yeah, not just one or two. I don't want to disappoint other people by telling just one or two. So
And do you have a favorite movie dialogue? Come on. One movie dialogue. To banta hai.
no.
You know, when you're put on a spot and say, what is your favorite movie dialogue? It's very hard to remember one of that.
Like all of us, when you don't ask, you're like, you get like thousands of dialogues, but then when you like ask face to face, tell me one of your favorite dialogue, and I'm like, I'm actually thinking, okay, what is it, and you don't remember.
Can't know. I know. And do you have a pet? Do you have, yes?
Yes, of course, a dog.
And?
No, just
No. And his or her name is?
okay, and his name is Rio. He's just like, yeah,
Did he
he's
come? Oh.
yeah,
Oh, what breed is he? I love dogs.
lab. He's lab,
A yellow lab or a black lab?
yellow.
Lovely. And what a great name. What a great name.
Yeah.
Oh, and finally, my last question to you. What will you do after this interview?
Just relax, just chill.